Families Building Future Leaders has one focus. We use this simple box to help parents know how to adequately prepare their child so they can come into kindergarten where they need to be. My name is Ben Colas. I've been teaching kindergarten in inner city Cleveland for the past several years. First at a charter school through Teach for America, and now in Cleveland Public at one of the investment schools. Here's the problem. Kids are coming into school significantly behind. For example, you should come into kindergarten knowing your letters. This year, 1 out of 26 of my kids did. You should recognize numbers up to 10. 2 kids did. You should be able to write your first name. Many of my kids had never held a pencil before. Odds are, if you come in behind, you're likely to stay behind. At my school, just 2 years ago, only 7% of third graders read on grade level. Now by 4th grade, if you aren't proficient in reading, you have a 2 in 3 chance of ending up in jail or on welfare. But rather than give you another statistic, I'd like you to see some faces. These are some of my students. They all came into school significantly behind. Nevertheless, these are kids made in God's image, kids with unique skills, personalities, passions, dreams. The odds of them living the life we dream of our own kids having is slim. I refuse to accept that, and that is why I'm starting Families Building Future Leaders. Here's how it works. Phase 1, we're focusing on the root of the problem. See, right now, you could show up to school with a birth certificate and shot records. You got your child registered, and you're told, great, we'll see you in August. That's it. See, in here we have what your child needs to know coming into kindergarten, and here's the important part, how you as a parent can help your child learn those skills. See, rather than saying your child needs to know how to count, how to categorize things, and recognize one-to-one correspondence, we have stuff kids love. Fruit Loops, Skittles. We explain how parents can use these to teach those skills. The kids love it, they eat it, parents love them too. Saying to a parent, your child needs to know their letters, does absolutely nothing to help parents know how to teach letters to their kids. So in here we have stuff like shaving cream, Play-Doh, rice, and an explanation for families of how they can use these to lay the foundation for literacy. See, I know this will work because I see the power of parents and families every single day. I have one girl who came in this year who knew no letters and no numbers. Right now she is reading and can even do some multiplication. This is because she has a mom who is willing to do whatever she can to support her daughter. And I see that from so many parents. But one thing mom said to me was, Mr. Colas, I had no idea my daughter needed to know letters and numbers coming in. I assumed she'd learn everything at school. See, every parent wants to help their kid, and they want their kid to succeed. It's a matter of giving them the tools so they can effectively help their kids. With seed money, could run a pilot program at the start of the summer with parents of 4 and 5-year-olds. We make any adjustments as necessary, and then come August, we can be offering this to both district and charter schools throughout the city, risk-free. We give it out, we do a very brief diagnostic, we follow up a little bit later. This will give us concrete data to prove its effectiveness. Now, assuming the data is showing growth, we move on to phase 2. We got different Cleveland organizations, the Cavs, the Zoo, East 4th Restaurants, whoever, on board. We come up with projects requiring higher level thinking from kids and family involvement. Those that participate have opportunities to have memorable experiences. Maybe you got to see tigers being fed, and maybe you got to see the locker rooms at the Q, something like that. Education can change lives. I want my kids to have the skills and character to lead their neighborhoods. See, 5, 10 years down the road, these faces right here can have far more of an impact on bringing positive change to their communities than I ever could. Families are a child's greatest asset. Let's support them and partner with them to develop these future leaders. Thank you.